expect her to react the way that she did. It shows a lack of compassion, and it makes me look at her in a different way. It's not a good feeling.
Oh my days. So yesterday I dropped the video, okay, regarding Brian having an interview 3 years ago, where in the interview in particular, he shows to be nothing but a narcissist. He literally just talks about everything regarding himself in a way that basically says that people should feel sorry for him, not in a way that says that he's now accountable for his own actions. Some people wasn't really processing what I was saying, which is cool. But look at what he's saying right here, right now. How is he sitting here and talking about how Ingrid has done him wrong? How has she done you wrong? Let's play some more.
Que você estava me julgando, tipo, pra minha passada falando, você não tá vendendo droga hoje, em dia porque você não anda.
Let me go back a little bit because that's a bit fast, I understand. So let me read what he's saying here, because this is absolutely ridiculous. You came to what? I felt like you were judging me. What? For my past? Really? Saying you're not dealing with drugs? You see the way he loves to play that victim card? Sorry, but you told her a lot of information all in a space of like 24 hours. She was still trying to process why you was in the shower jacking off. She's still trying to process that. And then also trying to process you trying to shove this information in her hands of how she should in the future help you with your freaking condom cap thing. And then on top of that, you then give her this whole story about how you became in a wheelchair. Which isn't a bad thing, because of course it's important for her to know, right? But the woman needs time to process. But this is just the beginning, because it only gets worse. The way he said this, that hurt me.
Mas eu ainda não sei se você tá sentindo o que eu passei na minha vida. Pra não entender, eu nunca vou voltar pra vender drogas.
So notice, he uses what's happened to him in his life to try and lure people in, to make people feel sorry for him. That's his whole tactic. It's funny because when the season first aired, his whole first thing was about, oh, I'm an independent person. I've learned to do this. I've learned to do that. I can do all these things on myself, blah, 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 blah. Really giving us that strong oomph, even though I still said that something isn't right about this guy because I could just feel it. And now all of a sudden, he's now out here talking about how, oh, you know, you should be basically feeling sorry for me. You should be da-da-da-da-da-da. Man, shut up.
O que você explicou?
Talvez você encontre seu filho, converse mais com você. Pode ser mais tranquilo, nada pesado, mas...
Preciso de mais tempo.
Understand. He's asking, so are we still going to proceed with how it was before, with me obviously coming to your place and me meeting your son? She says, I need time. I need more time. Respectfully, she deserves it.
Vou dar uma processadinha, ir pra casa, pensar bem.
About how important it is for me to get to know our kids. So I'm a little disappointed in the fact that I won't be meeting her son right away.
You're disappointed that you won't be meeting her son right away. Okay.
Eu tô com a cabeça assim muito confusa. Tenho que pensar mais antes de apresentar uma pessoa que eu vou falar pros meus filhos que são meu.
Here's the thing. She has every right to want to postpone introducing anyone into her son's life. She has every right to do that. No one should ever question that. Point blank, period. But you see, Brian over here, he's so concerned about what he wants that instead of actually following through with her request, do you know what he went off and done? Do you want to know what he went off and done? He went and turned up at her place anyway.
Tava esperando desculpas do Brian esconder o passado dele, mas não procurou se explicar ou
Listen, she ain't lying there. All she wanted was just for him to say, hey, I apologize for holding things back. He told her things like literally off the whim. But instead of apologizing or recognizing where he was wrong in the situation, he was too busy focused on where she was wrong in the situation. When in reality, she was never wrong in any part whatsoever. She just was trying to process what the hell was going on because she was hearing things that she had never heard before, given the fact that she had built this trust of you, and to now find out that this trust was now broken. But let's listen to this. But yeah, he turns up with some roses.
Uma coisa aqui para seu filho, se aceita também para ele.
Aceita, pode.
You see the way he even does that? So she says, give me more time. I need to go home, think about things before I can let you come to my home and see my child. And I guess in the same light, to know if I want to proceed with you or not. But look at him. He turns up at her place anyway with some flowers that he knew that she would like. And then also a gift for her son too. So basically, in his eyes, he was like, if I turn up with a gift, well, then she can't deny her kid a gift for me. Which, listen, she could have been like, listen, I'll take it myself and I'll give it to him. But he obviously knew what he was doing. I don't know who bothers me more, Lauren or Brian. Lauren is just a very disgusting, grotesque human being. Brian is nothing but a narcissistic, manipulative piece of Why was it so hard for him to respect her wishes? Why was it so hard for him just to respect the fact that, hey, you've told me a lot of things. I need time to process these things. And then once I process these things, then we can have a conversation and I can tell you where I'm at. But instead of letting her breathe, because clearly he didn't want her to run away from him, or because he obviously has some sort of fear or something, turns up with flowers. Turns up with a gift for the kid. The fact that he doesn't even care about the potential trauma he may be leaving that child is disgusting. Because if he's come into her son's life now, right, knowing that the mum is unsure about him, aka Ingrid, that means if things don't work out, he's going to end up leaving. And what does that do? That adds on to the potential abandonment issues that the child may already have anyway, because the child's father isn't there in the picture, from my understanding. I could be wrong. He doesn't care about the child. He just cares about getting Ingrid. And let's be real, he doesn't even care about her too. He just cares about the fact that he's looking to hopefully clap those cheeks. And then also, most importantly, he just cares about the fact that hopefully he can convince her to look after him the way she'd look after her own child. By assisting him with this, assisting him with that. Which these things aren't necessarily bad things, but the thing is though, he told her that he was fully independent. And she's already made it abundantly clear that she's felt blindsided by him, because so far since he's arrived, she's had to do all these things for him and she doesn't understand why. Because that wasn't a part of the conversation. And here's the thing though, I wouldn't say it's because she doesn't want to not help him. It's just the fact that she was expecting to be dealing with a man that stuck to his word. To be dealing with a man that she wouldn't have to worry about looking after, because he's got it, because he can look after himself. And also, he had the audacity. Oh my goodness gracious, man, I just remembered. So when he was trying to wheel himself up into her home, into like her garage door, the entrance door, he sits there and basically expresses, I'm not going to say complains, he expresses, oh yeah, you can tell that this entrance isn't built for somebody with a wheelchair. That wasn't the word specifically that he said, by the way, but he basically said that. Like, why are you saying that? Oh, you know, this guy is so narcissistic. It's so annoying. It's so irritating. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.